Hey everyone, it's Leslie. I figured since I have been pretty emotional lately, there was only one way to get back up was to do something positive. So, I have a quality of life checklist that I have been working on. And what this is pretty much a list, my personal list of things that I can't do now that I will be able to do when I have lost all the weight. So I've been adding things as they come to me here and there. I keep forgetting, as far as forgetting, like it's when I can't do them that I remember, oh, this sucks that I can't do because of my weight or my body or my flexibility or whatever. So I printed it out so I can read. So far I have 47 things on my list, and I'm trying my new digital well, it's not a new camera, but I'm trying to film with my digital camera versus my flip camera because I think it's better quality. So I'm going to see how that works out. And I was excited to see that it does fit on my tripod. It's like a universal thing, so I was excited. Alright, so I'm going to read these as I go. I'm sure many of you have the same issues and the same ones that you would like to have on the back of your mind to be able to accomplish. So I just kind of wanted to share because I think it's something that, you know, we all go through and it's important. So, alright. Number 1. This is just in no particular order of importance, but it's just how they came. Whatever. Number 1, crossing my legs. I have never been able to cross my legs ever, from what I remember. As far as like ever, like being a young lady, you know, 13, 14 years old, never have been able to cross my legs, so that's a big one. Tying my shoes. I think this started probably about the last 100 pounds that I've gained in the last year and a half. It's been very difficult. I have to kind of sit on the couch and throw my leg on the side and turn and do it that way. I cannot bend down and tie my shoes. So I tend to just wear flip-flops or don't even untie my shoes at all and just slip my feet in and out. So yeah. Number 3, putting lotion on my legs. Number 4, strapping sandals on my feet. Never been able to wear cute little strappy sandals in the summer because I can't buckle them. Number 5, keeping satisfying personal hygiene. Okay, now this is not to say that I'm gross and stink. This is, and for all of you who are overweight know, sometimes it's hard to reach in certain places, and it takes. And this might be TMI, but it's the truth, so I'm just putting it out there. It is difficult to take. I know I would take a better shower if I were thin. Let's just leave it at that. I'll let you think about what I mean. Number 6, never being able to shop off the racks. Obviously, I always have to order out of a catalog or a plus-size store and hope that they have the highest size, which was 30, or is 30. I always look at the back of the rack because they usually hang them in the order of size, so I never even bother to look in the front. Number 7, ordering all my clothes out of a catalog. Number 8, never being able to wear a dress or a pair of shorts. I think I've worn a pair of shorts once and a dress twice in my life. Out in public. I don't feel comfortable, obviously. My legs are pretty big, so I just don't. I've worn dresses to like weddings and stuff, but oh, I hate it. I dread it. I usually wind up wearing that dress that one time and never again because I hated the way I felt in it, but you know, a wedding you kind of can't just wear pants half the time. Half the time I do. That's not. Those are the options I have. Number 9, sleep in the same bed as my husband because of back pain. Now the situation right now is that we have a couching bed, very big. Next to it, I have I don't know if you guys have seen them, those really oversized recliners. They're like for 2 people, but they fit just for me. Yeah, fun stuff. And I sleep on that because I find it really painful in the morning to get up out of bed. When I do sleep with my husband on a bed flat, I've tried tons of pillows, different positions, and it's just throbbing, excruciating pain, and I can't, to where I stand, and it's so painful. So We just bought that recliner, you know, for that, and it sucks because I've tried to sleep with my husband, and then at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, middle of the night, I wake up and I go back to the recliner because it's just, it doesn't work, and I always regret it. So I sleep in the recliner. We try to hold hands. I know, so cheesy. We try to touch and stuff like while we're asleep because I miss sleeping with my husband in the same bed. And right now he sleeps with my son. My son is in there because we have one bedroom, and he does not like his taller bed, so he's sleeping in the bed with my husband. And I guess until he has his own room, that's really not going to change. So I've dealt with that. Let's see. Number 9. No, I already said number 9. Number 9. Step in the same bed as my husband. No, sorry. I already did number 9. Number 10. Jog or run. Cannot jog or run for the life of me. 11. Sit Indian style. That's one of my can't wait moments. I cannot wait to be able to sit with my legs crossed on the floor. I remember we had Lamaze class when I was pregnant. Oh, all that stuff that they do on the floor on the mats with the husbands and this and that, I could not do. It was bad. Number 12, get up off the floor. It takes the jaws of life for me to get off the floor, which impairs how I play with my son on the floor, which is why I'm really excited about, you know, losing all this weight. Number 13, having to buy more than one airline seat. That's always a good time. When you go take a trip and they said, you're going to have to pay for another seat. Luckily, Southwest was kind and reimbursed me the money when we got back, but thank God we had that money in the bank to buy that extra ticket that we were not aware I needed because I did not fit. Very embarrassing. Let's see. I'm going to put my fingers, I keep losing my place. Number 14, having to get off amusement park rides. I get in line, in there, they're trying to strap me in, put the harness overhead on, you know, and they're just like, it's not going to go. And I'm like, alright, you know, I always try, I get on and try, but I know that in the end, they aren't able to safely secure me, so I just gave up. I haven't tried to get on in years, to anywhere. Number 15, breaking numerous chairs in my lifetime and dealing with the embarrassment that comes with it. Yeah, everywhere, in public, in restaurants, at people's houses, like, it sucks. I mean, I feel bad, I break their property for one, but that I'm on the floor, it's just embarrassing. It's humiliating, actually. 16, not being able to wear boots because my calves are too big. And let me just say, they have plus-size calf extra wide boots in catalogs, but that's just a new low. I mean, it's crazy. 17, having to shop for a car that depends on my comfort and fit. We would save so much money if I could just get a compact instead of an SUV. Number 18, having trouble looking at people in the eyes when I'm speaking to them. I'm really shocked that I'm staring at the camera now. I have a problem looking at people in the face. That's why, if you notice, I look a lot away from the camera. I'm looking at the floor, looking anywhere else but the face. I don't know how long, as far as I can remember, I've done that. Even the only one I can really look in the eye 99% of the time is my husband. But everyone else, I just kind of, even if it's my closest friends, my mom, I just don't look at them in the face. Need to mention that to the therapist. Number 19, hurting things people have said to me, like, you have such a pretty face, and I date you, but I'm afraid of what people will say. I'm happily married, but still hurting over the memories. Number 19, true story. In high school, I had the biggest crush on some tall, skinny white guy. And he was in my computer class, and we had mutual friends, and I was totally in love with him, and we became really good friends. I was the fat girl friend, you know, and we hung out and everything, and I finally confessed that I liked him. We were writing notes back in class, and I told him, I said, you know, I really like you, and, you know, but I'm afraid that you might not feel the same, and that's what he told me. He said, I like you, and I would, but I'm afraid of what other people will think. And I'm 31 years old, but that memory is like it happened yesterday. And what's odd is that, you know, not to put him on blast, but I found him recently, not too long ago on Facebook, and I brought up that memory, and he remembers, and he's having a really bad time right now with life. So I guess karma happens. I don't wish bad things on him, but that memory is very much alive still, and it's not that I'm not over it. He's like, you're not over it? It's not that. It's just that it was very hurtful, and this is why I have a lot of self-esteem issues. But guess what, buddy? I look hot. You don't look hot anymore either. So we will see. Not to be a vindictive bitch, but you shall see what you missed out on. And by the way, I love my husband. I do not want to be in the dating scene whatsoever, but like I said, the memory still hurts. Let's see I may do a part 2. Number 20, not fitting in any chairs with arms or booths at restaurants. Every time we go, I say, table, please, because I know the chairs have no arms. It's very uncomfortable to squeeze your ass in a booth and then eat. It's like you're stuffed already. You're not going to be able to get out unless you have a tub of butter with you. Number 21, exceeding the weight limit in almost every scale and having to use the industrial one, making me feel like livestock. At Kaiser, I'll go to my doctor's appointments and they're all, oh, we'll just bring you around to the industrial scale, which is the one that they have the people on wheelchairs go on, and very obese people. So, I mean, it's like a platform. It's so embarrassing. But anyway, when I did the options class at Kaiser, everyone had to use that scale. It's not just something I go through, but very embarrassing. I mean, I finally bought a scale that I found that had a 400 weight limit. No, 500 pound weight limit, and I was like, cool. You know, I can actually weigh myself at home, and I think it's the Biggest Loser scale. But anyway, number 22, always having an ache or a pain in my back, waist, lower abdomen, etc. I'm always in pain. Right now, actually, coincidentally, I haven't been in pain, but I'm always hurting somewhere. Maybe my back a little bit right now, but that's about it. I really need to just... Okay, number 23, getting constant stares and whispers. Okay, as you all know, I've told you before, I'm 6 feet 1 inch, okay? My husband is 5 feet 4 inches. We get stares as it is. Okay, he's white, I'm Hispanic. We get stares constantly. But it's above and beyond when I go and I'm just this jolly green giant and everyone just... I mean, literally, I've seen people go... And I'm like... I'm not ghetto, but I will get ghetto if I need to. So I have given them stares. People have been talking in Spanish about me in front of me, and they don't think I speak Spanish, and I go off in Spanish and shut them up real quick. So I've had a lot of experience with that. Number, 24. Worrying if I take too much room on a couch that is meant for 3 people, and I make it one made for 2. Yeah, very embarrassing. Like those 3-seater chairs at the doctor's offices, it's meant for 3 people. No, for me it's like me and maybe my husband. He usually doesn't sit with me because he knows I don't like to be all scrunched up as it is, but yeah. Number 25, not ever feeling small. I've never felt small in my life. I've always felt big than anybody, so I want to be able to say, wow, I feel small. And I think I am starting to feel like I have a smaller face, so maybe one day I'll get there. I'm going to stop it right here. I don't know what time I'm at, but I'm going to continue with the part 2. I'll be right back.